Hello friends, welcome back to channel. Today is 23rd of June 2022 and in this video we are going to see the important current affairs from 23rd of June 2022. Our first question is Tokyo Olympic gold medalist javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra has set a new national record by throwing a dash meter at the Pao Nurmi Games in Finland. Answer is option number 1, 89.30 meter. Tokyo Olympic gold medalist javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra has recently improved his national record by competing in his first event since the Olympics. Neeraj set a new national record by throwing 89.30 meters at the Pao Nurmi Games in Finland and won a silver medal. Local star athlete Oliver Hollander won the gold medal with a distance of 89.83 meters. Neeraj previous national record was 88.7 meters. Answer will be option number 1, 89.30 meters. Next question is who among the following has been recently appointed as science advisor of US President Joe Biden? Answer is option number 1, Aarti Prabhakar. Recently, US President Joe Biden has appointed Aarti Prabhakar, a physicist of Indian descent, as his science advisor. Aarti Prabhakar will replace Eric Lander, who has resigned as President's science advisor on 7th February 2022. As a science consultant, she will look on issues such as resolving science policy issues as well as how to make United States the best it can be to compete with China. Answer will be option number 1, Aarti Prabhakar. Next, the longest toothed elephant in Asia, Bogeshwar, has recently died in which of the following states? Answer is option number 2, Karnataka. Bogeshwar, the longest toothed elephant in Asia, has recently died in the Gudre range of the Bandipur Tiger Reserve in Karnataka. This elephant was the main attraction of tourists in Karnataka. This elephant was known as Mr. Kabini. He was often seen by tourists wandering in the forest of Bandipur and Nagarloh. He was nicknamed Mr. Kabini after tourists often saw him drawing in the Kabini river. Answer will be option number 2, Karnataka. Next, after how many years has Microsoft announced that it will close its browser Internet Explorer? Answer is option number 3, 27. Recently, Microsoft has announced that it will close its browser Internet Explorer after 27 years. Next question is the 12th meeting of the National Security Advisor of BRICS countries was held in June 2022 under the chairmanship of which country? Answer is option number 1, China. Recently in June 2022, the 12th meeting of National Security Advisor of BRICS countries was held under the chairmanship of China. Next question is which of the following countries has recently declared abolition of death penalty for certain crimes in the country as compulsory or mere punishment? Answer is option number 3, Malaysia. In some countries like Malaysia so far, the death penalty is mandatory or just a punishment for some crimes, and recently Malaysia government has announced to abolish this compulsory punishment of death penalty in the country. So answer will be option number 3, Malaysia. Next question is the 47th meeting of the GST Council will be held in which of the following cities? Answer is option number 2, Srinagar. The 47th GST Council meeting will be held on June 28 and 29 in the Srinagar under the chairmanship of Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Next question is B.S. Patil has been recently sworn in as Lokayukt of which of the following states? Answer is option number 3, Karnataka. Recently, B.S. Patil has sworn in as the Lokayukt of Karnataka. He is the former judge of Karnataka High Court and has been sworn in as the state's Lokayukt by Karnataka Governor Thawarchand Gehlot. Answer will be option number 3, Karnataka. Next, which of the following day is celebrated as World Yoga Day? Answer is option number 3, 21st June. Every year, 21st June is celebrated as World Yoga Day. It is celebrated over the world to create awareness about yoga practices and its benefits. In September 2014, the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, has proposed to the United Nations General Assembly that June 21st be observed as International Yoga Day. Out of 193 countries participating in the US General Assembly, the 175 approved the resolution, and on June 21st, 2015, the first Yoga Day or first World Yoga Day was celebrated all over the world, and in 2022 it has been celebrated under the theme Yoga for Humanity. Answer will be option number 3, 21st June. Next, which of the following day is celebrated as World Refugee Day? Answer is option number 2, 20th June. Every year 20th June is celebrated as World Refugee Day. It is celebrated to raise awareness about the plight of refugees around the world. Next question is, which of the following organization has recently published a report titled 2022 Global Trends Report? Answer is option number 1, UNHCR. Long form of UNHCR is United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, and recently this UNHCR has published its report titled 2022 Global Trends Report. In this report, it has been stated that in 2022, violence, war in Ukraine, food insecurity, human rights violations, climate crisis, and other emergencies from Africa to Afghanistan forced 100 million people to return home. Answer will be option number 1. Next question. In which state was the first National Conference of Chief Secretaries recently held in June 2022? Answer is option number 4, Himachal Pradesh. The first National Conference of Chief Secretaries under the chairmanship of Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been recently held in HPCS Stadium in Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh on 16th and 17th of June 2022. The conference is an important step towards further strengthening the partnership between the central state government and is attended by over 200 people representing the central government, all the states and UTs and domain experts. So answer will be option number 4, Himachal Pradesh. Now we will quickly revise the questions of our last video. Our first question was, which of the following state government has recently launched a scheme called Suraksha Mitra project? Answer is option number 2, Kerala. The 8-day mango festival has recently been organized by APIDA in which of the following countries? Answer is option number 3, Bahrain. The National Commission for the Protection of the Right of Child celebrates which of the following period as Child Labor Abolition Week? Answer is option number 2, June 12 to 20th. Next, which of the following day is celebrated as World Elder Abuse Awareness Day? Answer is option number 3, June 15. Which of the following day is celebrated as a day to fight global desertification and drought? Answer is option number 2, June 17. Which of the following day is celebrated as World Sea Turtle Day? Answer is option number 1, June 16. The Prithvi 2 short-range ballistic missile was successfully tested on 15th of June 2022 at the Chandipur Integrated Launch Test Center in Odisha. Select the appropriate statement from the following in relation to Earth 2. First, this missile is a surface-to-surface missile. It is an indigenously made nuclear-capable missile. This missile has a range of 350 kilometers, and all statements are correct. Answer is all statements are correct. Option number 4. Next question was, the first centralized AC railway terminal in India has been recently commissioned in which of the following states? Answer is option number 2, Bengaluru. In which of the following cities? Answer is option number 2, Bengaluru. Which of the following is the first airport in India to generate hybrid power? Answer is option 4, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport. Which of the following countries has become the first country in the world to write a danger message on every cigarette? Answer is option number 1, Canada. These were the questions asked in our last video. Now answer of the question which was asked to you in the last video. Question was, which of the following day is celebrated as World Ocean Day every year? Answer is option number 1st, 8th June. Now today's question is, which of the following state government has recently declared blue duck as state butterfly? Options are Sikkim, West Bengal, Odisha and Kerala. If you know answer of this question, you can write it in the comment section below, or we will discuss the question in the next video.